Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your January 2017 General Tarot Forecasts. Apologies for the delay, and this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And thank you very much for joining me today. And as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching. Make sure to watch your Moon and Rising sign readings for additional insight, and if you're interested in a private reading or you want to check out the specials that are currently running, all the links you need are in the description box below. So Gemini, let's have a look. What is coming up for you in the month of January? So at the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Pentacles, and this is the After Tarot deck. And if you're interested in a review I made for this deck of these cards, it's linked in the description box as well. So the Two of Pentacles is your overall energy. Talks about, for some of you, this is going to be a busy month. You're going to have a lot to balance. For those of you, this is talking about a choice you have to make this month, either choosing between two people or choosing between two jobs or choosing between two separate opportunities. For those of you, this is managing two sources of income during this time. So taking on an additional position, taking on an additional job or project, a collaboration, or you're working on your current situation, your job, and you're also looking into how can I make money for myself? How can I maybe start a business for myself? That's been coming up a lot for everyone, really. Your current situation is the Nine of Pentacles. So with the Nine of Pentacles, you're coming into January, you're starting off the year with positive results from your previous work. This is abundance, this is success and recognition, this is luxury. It could also be making investments at this time, so using all these positive results in terms of finances, success, recognition to invest them. So you could be just working on the home, expanding the home, buying new stuff, furniture, clothes, jewelry, that sort of thing, to just add more comfort to your life, or luxury to your life with the Nine of Pentacles. It's also a card that says you have options, you have a lot of options, you're receiving a lot of attention from a lot of different people with the Nine of Pentacles. So it would be a good month to get yourself out there and meet someone new when it comes to love. If you own your own business with the Nine of Pentacles, January is going to be a really good month for you financially, and in terms of feedback and recognition, reputation, and use this momentum, keep it going. It's crossed by the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is a card that talks about recognition, success, being recognized for your work, being appreciated for who you are, for what you do, for what you bring to the table. This is also inspiring people taking your lead, people following your lead. So you could be, with the Nine of Pentacles, you're starting off the year brand new in a new position, or being promoted, and now you're managing people, or now people have to do what you say, and so on and so forth. With the Six of Wands, it's victory, it's triumph. It's really going to help push things forward for you during the month. It could also represent a trip, temporary relocation for some of you, or just going to visit someone for a couple of days. It can also be a card that says you're going to accomplish your goals. You could be looking into how you work with other people, or how you're inspiring people with the Six of Wands. And it's also a card that says, don't run away with yourself. Stick to the plan. Don't bite off more than you can chew. And remember to be grateful. Remember to show your gratitude for all your accomplishments, all your success. It could also be a really social time. Again, it's a card that says you're receiving a lot of attention, positive attention, whether it's in business, with your career, with your love life. And the foundation for why things are the way they are, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles, for some of you, this is previous investments that are now paying off, whether it's your own business, or the work you've been doing, either working for the same company, working on your own, working in parallel, for your job, and then collaborating or doing small projects or small contracts on the side, and things are really paying off for you. The Queen of Pentacles also represents thinking about home and family, commitment, that sort of thing. So for some of you, you could have been working really hard to make sure that you're secure financially, or that you have a really good job, that sort of thing, in order to move forward with other plans in your life that could involve starting a relationship or taking it to the next level, or buying a house or buying some big ticket items, moving on your own, that sort of situation with the Queen of Pentacles. In the past, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups for you, it can be a water sign person, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But regardless of the sign of this person, the Queen of Cups talks about a true friend to you, helping you get here. It's also a card that says you've been advised, so use that guidance, use the information you have. It's also a card that says trust your own instincts. You have really good ideas during this time. Apply your ideas, use your ideas, implement your own vision. And the Queen of Cups can also represent good news in terms of expecting. And it's also coming through as a doula, is it? Someone helping you deliver. So for some of you, the Nine of Pentacles talks about the end of a pregnancy, and now you have your bundle of joy. So, if that's going on, congratulations. And the Queen of Cups is also research, looking deeper into things, trying to create more of something, or bring more meaning, or bring more of a stronger significance that is coming forward with the Queen of Cups, with whatever it is that you're working on. And of course, this person could be someone you work with, someone helping you, someone in the family, a love interest, a partner that has helped you get where you are. Your crowning thoughts, we have the Ace of Cups here. So the Ace of Cups is you are preparing for a new beginning in your life that's bringing you a lot of emotional joy, excitement, contentment, fulfillment, as well as perhaps other benefits. With the Ace of Cups, you're preparing either to make an offer or make a proposal and make a commitment. This could also be thinking about moving, thinking about your own home, thinking about making a house your home. The Ace of Cups is also starting a new relationship, can also represent new life, so a child that's on the mind that you are expecting, or that now you're sending news to people that they have arrived. The Ace of Cups is delving more into your own spirituality as well, being more in touch with your own emotions, with your own feelings, with your own intuition, is showing up for some of you with the Ace of Cups. This is also healing. So for some of you have been dealing with issues or trauma or just health issues because of stress or because of internalizing things. The Ace of Cups is telling you that healing is here, release is here, and you're moving forward into new horizons with a happy heart is what's coming through with the Ace of Cups. In your near future, so it would be around mid-month now, so not far off, we have the Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords, this is a card that talks about, I feel a lot is changing for you, and you may feel a little bit overwhelmed, or you may feel a little bit stuck. The Eight of Swords, though, is a card that talks about your own mind, and your mind is doing this to you. Your own mind is creating either limitations or stress or anxiety or situations that are not really true. They're not really there, okay? So with the Eight of Swords in the near future, it does feel like just being overwhelmed or overworked, okay? Or not getting enough sleep, not getting enough rest. That's coming forward with the Eight of Swords, and that can cause some issues, that can cause some stress, that can cause some anxiety and a bit of a pessimistic view on things. So it's just something to be mindful of. And with the Eight of Swords, you are encouraged to open up, you're encouraged to communicate what you're thinking, how you're feeling. It's important that you get them across to another person, or at least you just put them down on paper and acknowledge them yourself. But doing that is going to keep you grounded and in a constructive energy, as opposed to being overwhelmed by things. And with the Eight of Swords, again, things are okay. Whatever you're seeing in your mind that's causing you stress and anxiety, it's not really so, okay? Things are actually okay. You have options, you have possibilities. Things are working out. Things are okay. It's because you're not getting enough rest or you're overthinking things that you're starting to see some negative things coming forward, but they're actually okay. All right, so I need you to remember that. And you've got someone right there with you, so communicate. Communication is key for you. It could also be a card that talks about need to sacrifice. So either you have more work to do and it's taking you away from family, or you have something else that you need to focus on that you're responsible for and it's taking you out of your social circles, or it's taking you out of your spending time on your own type of energy. It feels a little bit like being pushed into a corner to do something. If this is the case with the Eight of Swords, if this is something that you absolutely have to do, then try to put a positive spin on it. Try to go and do it as fast and as well as you can, so then you can go back to whatever you were doing. In the position representing you, we have the Death card. So this is good. The Death card tells me that you're going through some positive changes, through some maybe intense changes and transformations in your life, but definitely for the better. This is a card that says out with the old and in with the new. This is a card that says tying off loose ends, and then releasing those situations is what you're focused on at this time, or what's going on within, around you, in the energy. What you are feeling, what you're experiencing is because of this, and so it's something that it's a major arcana, so it talks about fated events and divine intervention. So try to embrace it, try to open up, and do what you're guided to do. But with the Death card, you're definitely working on some changes, either within yourself, with your physical body, with your business, with your home situation, with your relationships. A phase is ending and you're moving on to your next phase. You're moving on to the next best thing, or you are changing paths sorry, completely, because now you know more about yourself, or now you know more about what you want and about what makes you happy, and so you're just creating change to go in line with that. It could be moving, it could be traveling, it could be taking a relationship to the next level, changing your jobs, changing your career, starting your own business, transformation with health. Could be all of that, because it is a major arcana card. And you could be working really, really closely, or you're with a water sign person. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but Scorpio in particular with the Death card here. In your environment, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is, again, blessed energy. This is the Wheel of Fortune turning for you. Fated events happening, synchronicities happening, meant to be energy surrounding you at this time. So you could be looking at, soulmates. You could be looking at being in the right place at the right time. You could be looking at having good luck with things. Things just going smoothly, things just going your way. That's the energy surrounding you right now. And it could be, you're preparing for a move, or you're preparing for a massive change in your life at this time. But the cards are saying this is good, this is positive, this is divinely guided. Trust it and try to go with it. Both these cards are telling you to try to embrace as best as you can, and to go with changes that are happening in your life at this time. They are for your highest good. In your hopes and fears, we do have the Two of Cups. And with the Two of Cups, so for some of you, this is hoping for a relationship, hoping for a proposal, hoping to take a relationship to the next level. This is hoping for a partnership in terms of business, or a contract in terms of joining a new company. This is hoping for balance with your emotional situation, or hoping for balance when it comes to your health, or hoping to have support, hoping to have a friend there, with the Two of Cups. And at the same time, it could be that these things are the things that are overwhelming you, okay? And it could be a fear for you as well. In the outcome position, we do have the Ten of Wands. With the Ten of Wands, for some of you, you're stressed and overwhelmed because you're trying to keep things the same through an energy of change. That's not going to happen. So for some of you, towards the end of the month, you're really going to get to a point where it's going to have to happen. You're going to have to let some things go. Whether this is an old view, old perceptions, old ideas that no longer work for you, that no longer serve you, bad habits, okay, routines that you've been kind of keeping yourself stuck in. I feel like that is changed, that is transformed. You're picking one priority, you're picking one path, you're picking just a couple of things to focus on that are truly important to you and beneficial to you. And you're just releasing the rest, which is a beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful healing process that's going on. And you're going to have a brand new beginning. And for those of you, this is accepting the brand new beginning or the several brand new beginnings that have been trying to happen in your life during this time. And really, really opening up. So releasing the stress and the anxiety, opening up and just going with it, seeing where it's taking you. And it could be moving. It could be, again, I'm going to be repeating myself, but it's similar energy. Moving, changing jobs, changing careers, looking at your health, releasing certain things, stopping certain things, and starting other things. Ending one phase to go on to another. That's a lot easier. That's a lot better. That's a lot smoother for you. Career, finances, education, we have Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So, for some of you, children are coming along, or children are starting to be a focus, and that could be affecting your work situation. And so for some of you, that's something that is overwhelming, or that's something that is stressful because you don't know what's going to happen. And this card is saying everything's okay. You're going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. You don't have to pressure yourself so much. You don't have to beat yourself up about things so much. You're doing a good job. You're a good provider, so don't worry about that. Everything's okay. Everyone's taken care of that you're worried about or that you're responsible for. They're okay. And it's also a card that says it's a good time to start new projects. It's a good time to implement new ideas with the children energy. It's fresh starts, new beginning, new opportunities, creativity that you're encouraged to implement as the month starts, as the year starts, really, and then keep it going. For love life, we have calling in your soulmates. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So for some of you, this is what's going on. A soulmate is coming into your life at this time, and it may be a really strong bond, and it may freak you out a little bit. But the card is saying this is what you've been asking for. This is what you've been trying to manifest. And for others of you, this is the realization that you're already with the person you're supposed to be with. And so moving things forward with that. And it could be, that you did not know this before, or you didn't realize it before, but now it's becoming very, very clear. And it's a freeing sentiment. It's a freeing energy, and also kind of comforting at the same time. And it gives you a sense of security when you know that, hold on, I'm actually with the right person, and this is a good situation for me. And this is also saying use your manifestation abilities right now, because you may very well manifest a soulmate this month. For health, we have expect a miracle. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored my health or the health of someone that you're concerned about. So expect miracles to happen. And what this is, a miracle, is not something that you can do. So again, worrying about things that you cannot control could be worrying about someone's health or your own. Expect a miracle tells you that positive energy and the energy of protection is surrounding your health and the health of those you're concerned about or you're worried about or trying to help, okay, when it comes to their health. And miracles may happen this month. You have to believe. You have to open your heart to that. You have to have hope in your heart. It's really important, okay? And miracles do happen. And I feel like you're going to see some really strong improvements, very positive improvements, or complete miracles happening this month. But you have to believe that it's a possibility. Overall advice, we have father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. So father issues are issues with an actual father figure, but overall what they represent: authority, control, restriction, nurturing, your role as a father perhaps, or a father figure, someone who needs to care for everyone and protect everyone, that sort of thing. So the advice here is, first of all, don't put too much pressure on yourself. You're okay. You're doing a really good job anyway, as it is. For others of you, this is asking you to heal father-related issues, because that's going to heal certain issues that you're confronted with at this time, certain traumas that are causing issues at this time. And it could be around commitment, and it could be around taking on a bigger role. It could be around, stepping out of your shell a little bit and having more of an authority figure type of role in your own life, with business, with relationship, that sort of thing. And it's really going to help you heal those issues that are causing you stress, anxiety over things that you cannot control. Okay, so it's something that you could be looking into this month and really work on healing. It's also a card that says if you are in this kind of a position and a lot is expected of you, or you think a lot of it is expected of you, try to stay calm, cool, collected, do some meditation, do some grounding exercises, and tell yourself that the only thing people can expect of you is for you to do your best, and that's what you're doing, and that's the only thing that you can do. Okay, and you do not control everything. It's not always up to just you to fix everything, that sort of thing. So don't put too much stress and pressure on yourself because of things that you cannot control. I feel like that's a lesson for some of you this month. So that's the reading that I have for you. I hope that it makes sense, and I hope that it helps. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you have a really wonderful month, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.